Good morning, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been probably a couple weeks since I've been on here and talked to y'all. My life is very chaotic, but I have to get ready for work today. So I'm going to try to make this as quick, simple, easy as possible while trying to catch you guys up. I'm already running late, so I'm going to probably be talking like a little fast, you know. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, and let me catch y'all up on my life. Oh, nothing is going right this morning, and I'm not really sure if I should be talking to y'all because I feel like it's gonna put me behind schedule. This right here is a little bit of e.l.f. HD powder. I'm putting this on my brows to kind of just make sure it ain't oil because I did wash my face this morning. So there's that. Anyway, I finally went on a date with someone, and girl, was it chaotic? Well, it wasn't really chaotic. Can't say that, but what I thought it was gonna be was not what it was. So y'all know that prior to going out on a date, I like to have conversations with someone just to see like where their head is. And based on his photos, like he was okay, right? The best way that I could describe the way this man looks, you know how like somebody's like, they're not like the typical standard of cute. They're like, they're unique, right? And anyway, I feel like he's a mix between Chris Tucker and Urkel, right? That's like the best way I can put it. Just very unique looking, right? I knew that, again, I am not really in it for the looks, honey. Definitely in it for what could be done for me. So, in speaking with him, he's like, I am really at a place in my life that I want to get married and I want to have kids. And y'all know that's a red flag for me. So I was like, well, I mean, I don't think that we should continue talking because, girl, y'all know I'm not having no motherfucking kids. And y'all know it's very questionable about fucking marriage over here. I don't really, no. So I don't think that this is going to work. And he was like, well, I mean, I'm definitely willing to compromise. If she already has kids, that's cool. Then I don't have to have them necessarily. And then marriage, like I just want to be married, but we could definitely talk about that in a couple of years. Now, he has already given the green light that he is willing to trick. So I was like, like, okay, let me just see, because this could just be beneficial for me, like, maybe in a few years I'll get a nanny and a surrogate and we'll make that happen for you. But I had already told him, he thought I was joking. I was like, nah, I'm so serious. I told him, I was like, if I do that, then I'm going to need you to sign paperwork that states that after this little situation, whatever this is, after that's done, you are going to take custody of this child. Full custody. I just want visitation. I don't want full custody of the kid. I'm not raising no more kids, okay? So you wanted this kid, you're gonna take full custody, it's full responsibility for putting the baby through college or whatever they decide to do with their lives. This is a little bit of the Too Faced concealer. Y'all know I use the shade Chai, but I'm gonna use it to just clean up my brows. But we're talking, having like a really good conversation. We actually spoke for about like 2-3 hours, just kind of like that caking on the phone type of thing. Really good guy. We talked about like a variety of things, so I was like, okay, cool. He's mentally fine as well. Not so easy on the eyes, but I was like, whatever. Again, I'm looking at the photos, and you know what? I noticed that the man did not smile in any of his photos. So I jokingly, because y'all know I'm direct, but I'm also like a sweetheart. So I was like, do you have all your teeth? And he was like, yeah, I got all my teeth. I was like, okay, well maybe, because I don't smile in like my photos neither. But I got a full rack here, so it's cool. It's just not something that I do, right? So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Never FaceTimed him or nothing. And I was like, okay, he had like the very aggressive accent from New York. I don't know what it is about New Yorkers. They're a little bit aggressive. I don't think like in a bad way. I just think that it's just their nature, to just be a little aggressive or whatever. So, we had a couple conversations and he's like, do you want to go out on a date? And I was like, yeah, well, I'm kind of busy. So if we go on a date, it'll have to be later on that night because I had something to do during the day. So he's like, okay, well, at that time of night, because it was probably going to be like 9 or 10, he's like, I don't know what's open besides like a bowling alley. You want to go to a bowling alley? And I was like, yeah, let's go to the bowling alley. So I do what I have to do during the day, hit him up, let my friend know where I was, you know, always let somebody know where the fuck you is, okay? So yeah, we go to the bowling alley, y'all. This man, let me back up just like a little bit. This man had told me that he was 5'4". He did tell me that, right? I'm 5'5", 5'6" on a good day or whatever, right? So when he told me that, I thought he was fucking playing. I promise you on everything I love. I thought that man was fucking playing. I did not think he was serious. You know, because niggas be playing with you like that because, you know, women be really into height. So I thought he was just trying to be funny like, oh, let me see if she's still going to fuck with me because I'm 5'4". This is where that shallowness kicked in, okay? I did add concealer to my eyelid. So I'm going to use like just a little bit of setting powder to go in here and set all of that before I put down my eyeshadow. My eyeshadow is not going to be anything crazy. I use the, hold on, my alarm going on. I use the Too Faced concealer, which is why I'm setting it. Normally I will use the e.l.f. and then the e.l.f. helps me to have like a brighter, you know, whatever, shadow. Okay, I'm not doing that today because we're in a rush. Anyway, girl. Now, mind you, I'm going to use like this little bronzer or whatever because, again, I'm just doing something pretty simple. Conversation-wise, like, everything I could ask for and do. He wasn't heavy on talking about, like, sex or anything like that. Just, he was really chill, you know, kind of go with the flow. And I like that. I could appreciate that because as a woman, especially me, you know, I am very sexualized and I don't know why, you know, because I come off like thug life, like why do y'all keep trying to sexualize me every chance y'all get? But again, I could appreciate that and I was trying to look past whatever. Anyway, I intentionally made sure that when I arrived, I did not go in because I wanted to see what this man look like, right? And it took everything in me not to run because, baby, as much as I don't want to admit it, your girl is still a smidget shallow and I really need to get past that because you're gonna miss out on a lot of blessings. I know that. Anyway, I pull up and I'm sitting, I park in the back. I park like far in the back because I was like, I gotta see whatever. So he texts me, he's like, hey, let me know when you're here. I'm grabbing our shoes. What size do you wear? Whatever. So I told him. And I watched and I didn't see him like get out of his car. So I was like, okay. So I texted him I was here kind of sitting there in the parking lot. Girl, why is this man really 5'4"? Probably 5'3" if we're being fucking honest. Like, I have never, again, I am only 5'5". I have never felt like I towered over a man. Never, ever did I feel like that. And I felt like I literally was looking down on this man. So that was like the first little situation. Then the other thing was when we were on the phone, he had made mention of, he's like, yeah, I don't really be on here much. You know, I talked to a couple girls that I tried to get to know, but one girl had braces and her teeth were kind of messed up. And I was like, nah, that's not for me, right? Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of my Buxom Bring the Heat palette. It's a very soft shade in here that I'm going to use right here on my lids. Because, again, girl, we're not doing too much, me and you. We got to go. Anyway, when he said that, I said, this man must not have a fucking mirror. Like, when I got there, I was very shocked. The man had like a gap, and don't get me wrong, like I'm trying to see why this is coming out a little bit too dark for me, dog. I mean, we're gonna make it work, but whatever. I was really trying to figure out, like, he had a gap and his teeth were very spaced out, right? So it's like, you getting on to her for trying, at least putting braces on her mouth to fix her teeth. And that's what he said too. He was like, I just feel like we're a little bit too old for your teeth still not to be corrected. And it's like, isn't that the pot calling the ghetto black? Because baby, your teeth, I can do a gap because I think gaps are kind of cute. But like literally he had the gap and then he had like spaces in between his teeth, and it's like even the bottoms had spaces. And it was like, you got some goddamn nerve. And I'm pretty sure old girl with the braces thought the same motherfucking thing, because it was like, what? Then, you know, because I look like my damn photos. I probably look better in person, to be honest. But he kept trying to be like all of me. Like, he was like, can I have a hug? And I'm like, because baby, you are not what I expected. And I kept trying to be like, all right, do not be like that, because literally the conversation was amazing. He has already told you he can give you the things that you need. But at the same time, I don't feel like I could get over the way that man looked. It was just the whole night, and he's so fucking little. I have never looked at a man and was like, you're so fucking little. Like literally the whole entire night, I was like, this man is so fucking little. Like literally that's all I could think about. When he was bowling, I was like, you're so fucking little. Like just pint size. I don't know why, but like I really was hoping that man was playing about his height. I think that mixed with like I'm not attracted to him physically. It was just a lot, right? So he had told me, he's like, it's not funny. He was like, you know, normally after I meet women in person, they ghost me. He had told me that prior to me like getting there. He's like, you know, I guess women be playing, they don't be about nothing, you know, they don't want to be taken care of, they don't want a woman, no man. And it was kind of like, I see why they ghosting your ass. Like, you're little, and I feel like you lied to me about having all your teeth. Like, do you really have all your teeth in between all these gaps? I'm not really sure. I'm not 100% on that. So I can see why you get ghosted, but it took everything in me not to drive off and never talk to him again. Like the conversation between me and him afterwards, he's like, text me when you get home, girl. I had no intentions of ever texting that man again. I was like, I'm never going to fucking text you again, sir. You can go ahead and, you know, pack that up. You're never going to hear from me ever again. But then I was like, no, don't be like that. You know, don't mess up your blessings. You can totally add him to the roster. But in one breath, I'm like, this man really wants a relationship, and that's not something I can give to you. And I told him, I said, I think that you need to focus on dating other people to see if there is a woman that can give you everything that you're looking for. Because you want marriage, you want kids. Like, I'm not in the headspace to give you that, baby. I'm definitely in my building a roster phase. I don't mind kicking it with you every once in a while. But as far as there being anything serious, again, I'm very upfront with my shit. It just ain't gonna happen. And he was like, no, I'm really feeling you, and so why would I start talking to somebody else if I'm feeling you? And I'm like, nah, you really need to keep your options open. And he's like, are you talking to other people? And I'm like, yes. You know, like I'm telling you that physically I am not attracted to you. Mentally, yes I am. Mentally, I think you're a great person, but I know for me, I could never, I'm honestly trying to get out of the mode of even seeing you again, because baby, that was a lot to digest, and I was not prepared for it. Like in your pictures, you know how ugly people, I'm sorry, not ugly people, unattractive people know their angles. That's just like me. When I was because I have lost a little weight. When I was a little bit bigger, you know what I'm saying? Even right now, you know your angles for your fupa. Like you know the angle. Speaking of fucking which, if you have friends that do not know how to take your photos, like I don't know what it is about that, but that shit pissed me off, girl. If you don't tell me to turn a different way or something because my football is showing, like why would you take that picture? why would you take that picture? My friend is like that. And I understand that she's not on social media. She's a little bit older. That's cool or whatever. But like, girl, don't have me out here looking crazy. Do not do that to me. I felt like so bad because he's so nice. Well, as of right now, because you don't really know motherfuckers. They could be really crazy for real. But he's so nice. And I'm like, girl, as much as I would like to try to talk to you, and you know, I don't even think I can add you to the roster at this point, because it's like I am not. I don't want to say embarrassed, but girl, I was like, I know these people around us is probably looking like, what the fuck she doing with this short ass nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's short as hell, like so little, pint size, and then his fingers are so fucking thick, like little sausages. So as I'm it's not fucking funny because I know that there's something wrong with me. Like, you're too fucking shallow and you'll never meet nobody because of the way you act. It's the way you act. For sure it is. Anyway, as I'm sitting here, like, in between my bowling and his bowling, like, my mind is, like, really analyzing him. And I'm like, he has the body of an average person, but my hives are coming in, y'all. Y'all see that little line right there? I'm getting my hives. I need to take my medication. Give me a second. But I'm like, he has the body of an average person, but his fingers are little and they're thick. So I was like, I wonder if he was supposed to be a little person because of. It's not fucking funny. It's not funny, but I was like, I wonder if he was supposed to be a little person. And he's not a little person, but he's like right in the middle. What they call that, I think dwarfism is like a little bit taller than a little person. But I'm telling you, based on his hands and how the width and the thickness of them, I promise, I was like, that man, it reminded me of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. You remember how like thick their hands was? That's how thick his hand was. And I was like, y'all know I be thinking ahead. I said, that man couldn't touch me down there, like on my kitty. Like, that man, your thick ass hands, like, they was so. God, I'm gonna see if I could take a picture of his hands. And I had noticed they were thick in the picture, but I was like, maybe his sodium level is a little off. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the nigga been intaking a little bit too much salt. No, they're actually like that. There, and I was like, this might be a little much. Look, y'all, my little hives is coming in again. Y'all see on my hand? Hold on, let me take my medication, y'all, before I be out here fucked up. And I keep sitting here trying to like tell myself, I'm like, love will grow, baby. It will grow. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But it's like, I think it's the mixture of the unattractive and the shortness. It's like, you gonna have to pick. I don't think that I could do the shortness and unattractiveness. Like, if you were short and attractive, like, that's different. But for you to be short and unattractive to me, I don't know that I could do both. Like, I could do one or the other. So I'm really trying. He hit me up and he's like, you know, and he keep. I'm trying to add him to the roster, baby, but it's hard. It's hard. He's like, I really had a good time. I just find you so beautiful. And I'm like, the communication to me has definitely dwindled, right? Because I do not find you attractive in that capacity. So I'm like trying to stay in communication because I'm like, I really don't want him to feel bad. Like, oh, you know, you ghosted me, but at the same time, I'm really trying to put you off on somebody else because I'm not sure that I officially want you on my roster. You know, like, I don't know. And I know y'all gonna be like, you are a shallow bitch. I am. And that's something that I am working on, okay? But again, I think the shortness and the unattractiveness was like a little bit too much. Like, if he was just unattractive, cool. Or if you were just short, cool. But the fact that it's both, it's like, all right, you really fucking pushing it here, bitch. So I'm not sure on that. We're gonna keep me lifted in y'all prayers because I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, and then to catch y'all up, I did go to my friend's, her daughter turned 18, so we went to brunch at that little, what's that place called? XOXO, with all the little grass walls and stuff. It was okay, you know, it was all right. I had a good time. I had been there before, but I went to like the little speakeasy in the back or whatever. It was, I don't know. Anyway, as I'm there, you know, I've hung out with my friend and her husband. Her husband has a brother. And I've hung out with the brother and his girlfriend at the time. You know, like not on like we besties or nothing like that, but I've hung out with them or whatever, you know, just being cordial. When they around, I'm around, like whatever. Anyway, at this event, the brother decides he wanted, because I guess him and his girlfriend broke up or whatever. So I guess he decided like, oh, let me try to put my hooks into Ari. Like, let's not do that. Because I don't know, I felt some type of way because it's like, sir, first of all, I don't find you attractive. Number two, I was just hanging out with you and your ex-girl and you think that anything could be of us? Like, even though they got a kid together, so that means she's still going to be around. But it's like, do you know how that would look? I don't even think he thought that shit through. Like, this girl, me, right? I hung out with you and her, and then she comes back around and me and you are together. Like, did you think that one through? Like, you like my girl off of Soul Food. Cousin Faith, fuck my man. No, not fucking doing that shit. You are insane. Then I was insulted because I'm like, do I even give that type of bitch? Like, I would be on some grimy shit like that. I know I don't. I'm a girl's girl. Now, as always, fuck these niggas. Period. But I am definitely a girl's girl. So I was like, I don't even give that type of energy. I don't know why you felt comfortable doing that shit. Like, it was just so weird. And he was like, you want my number? And I was like, no. Not at all. My friend was like, what's going on? I was like, girl, you need to come and freaking save me because this man is nuts. Like, what? And I'll be asking her, like, where the fuck do your antennas be when shit be happening to me? Because I'm giving her the eye the whole entire time. Like, girl, get him, okay? Like, I'm not. My bad, I know I'm in a rush. But I'm like, I'm not interested in this man, so get him, girl. She like, I didn't even notice that was going on. That's the problem. You don't never be noticing shit. I need you to open up your antennas, bitch. Damn. Then after we left there, we was like, we all gonna hang out. So we went to, oh my gosh, it's next to Mesquite. I cannot think of that small town. I don't know why I can't think of that shit now. But it's next to Mesquite, small. Forney. We went out to Forney, y'all. That's what it's called, Forney, the country. Well, not really the country, but they is a little countrified out there. It's different. Anyway, we went out there because my friend's sister was like, well, I'm working at this club tonight, and I could get y'all some free drinks or whatever. Y'all just come through, have a good time. I was like, all right, bet. We there. We up in there. Even though I haven't given up drinking, y'all. I'm down 6, another 6. Like, girls losing weight. Which I can't wait to be fucking skinny. Cannot wait, girl. Give me a little billionaire. Anyway. So we go to this little club. We ordering our food or whatever. Having a good time. Her people there. We chilling. We good, right? All of a sudden, a damn fight breaks out. Now, my back is to the door. The door is behind this way. So my back is to the door. A fight freaking breaks out. I look over to see this girl running towards us. Like, because it was like, okay, here's the door. But over to our right, there was a patio, right? So I see her running to the fucking patio. So I'm like, oh shit, like she wanna go get that thing. I don't know about y'all, but motherfucker like me be on head on swivel at all motherfucking times, because if somebody is running to go, like they running full speed, my first thinking is this bitch about to go get something. If she told you to wait right there, like this girl's gonna go get something, okay? When she come back, bitch, you better not be here. You better not fucking be here, right? So she running full speed. These niggas still sitting still. So I'm like, nah, we need to get the fuck up out of here. They like, nah, we good. She ain't about to do nothing. That's the problem. Y'all don't know that she not about to do something, right? So I'm like, okay, well, let me just chill, right? Because obviously y'all know this area, or you might know her a little bit more than you know me. I mean, than I do. So Next thing I know, the security guard comes running back in from outside. Right now, he done maced the girl. He come running back in and gonna say, y'all remember the episode of Martin where he was like, get out, get that, stop it. That's how the security guard came in. He's, get out, shut the door down, get out. Like little thick stocky man. So I'm like, oh shit, here we go. So he's like, yeah, motherfucker gonna try to up that fire on me. You gonna motherfucker pull a gun on me, I'm calling the cops. It's like, aren't you the motherfucking cops? Confused. I'm confused. So he like, don't serve nobody else. Shit. Everybody get out. So I'm like, okay, well, let's fucking go. So her sister comes running over and she like, yeah, y'all need to get up out of here, right? Her sister had that thing on her. See, I ain't have nothing. I'm like, I left my shit back in my car because I rode with y'all. That's why I don't ride with people because when I'm ready to fucking go, I'm ready to go. So I'm like, let's go. Everybody wrap this shit up. These people still sit here and talking about, well, let me get one more shot of hen. Let me get another wing. No. Did you not hear the man say that they about to be outside shooting? Like, move your ass. So they still chilling. They come out, we're going to be able to sue if we're on the inside. We can't sue if we get shot outside. First of all, why are we planning on getting shot? That's the problem with me hanging out with her. They too motherfucking thug life. Remember, this is the same fucking friend that likes to fight people that is immortal. Like, she fucking nuts. Now I see where the fuck you get it from. Because why are we still sitting here contemplating on getting shot and suing? If we get shot, depending on where that fucking hit, bitch, we may not make it. And I'm sorry, me becoming a double amputee over a motherfucking 100K, because that's probably the most you gonna get if we all motherfucking sue 100K. 100K, now both my kneecaps gone? That don't sound like a plan to me. Let's fucking go. I was just like so flabbergasted because I said, these folks up in here contemplating on how to sue. I said, y'all do realize that we may not even make it to see those funds. Like, what the fuck? Get me out of here. That's what I said, no. This is why I drive my own shit. This is exactly why I drive my own shit. Because you motherfuckers want to act like y'all in the wild, wild west out here. Ain't nobody got time for that. I am not a part of this shit. I am ready to damn go. So we finally do go. But I was just like, never again, baby. I will drive myself everywhere I need to go. Because, no. Not y'all sitting over here talking about we could sue. You guys are insane. You're insane. Okay, I'm going to try to add my little Fenty as my bronzer, even though it's super red. I don't think I'm going to use it as a bronzer. I think more so of a blush for me. But who knows, you know. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Because look how red that is. Oh my gosh. As I keep going in for more. It's ridiculous. I think I'm going to kind of tone it down with my my baking powder. So I'm not really tripping a whole bunch. But yeah. This is it. Y'all see, like, something real quick, something light, so I can go to work, you know, have a good day, and go about my business, you know? Nothing. Okay, let's blend out our under eye so we can spray ourselves. And it does work. That little, what is that? The Makeup Revolution spray, it does work because I've had several people just hug me from, like, you know, arms all in my damn face, and when they got off of me, they did not have any makeup on them. So it does work. So I drench myself in it, douse myself. Okay, gonna blend that out. Then we're gonna move on to our lips, girl, because I'm running late. That's why I did the curly wig today, because I was like, I know I was gonna be running late. No, I wasn't gonna have time for nothing. Ugh, I hate that, but it's so worth it. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the Makeup by Mario dark pencil first, and then I'm gonna put on the milk one second. But the dark one comes first. I'm trying to hurry up. I'm gonna add just like a little bit of what do you call this, chestnut, just to deepen up the outer portion. Then we're gonna move on to our lip gloss. I mean, our next thing. Hang on, let me find it. Okay, so this is what I've been using. This right here is the shade. It don't have a shade on here. It just say SLHP07. Girl, I don't have time to look. Y'all know I'm rushing. But it has like a gloss on one side, which is this side right here. I don't really use the gloss, but I do use this. This is like a liquid lipstick, and it dries down matte. So what I do like about working with that is that it's easy to kind of, you know, maneuver. Okay, so this is it all dried down. You could stop here, be done. Y'all know for me, I'm not. I'm gonna use the Private Party by, what was this by? Crayon Case. Not sure if they still carry this, but this is what we're using. Because I like a little gloss on mine, but you don't have to. Okay, so this is it, y'all, because I'm probably not going to have time to come back and finish up. But yeah, this is what we got. Something super simple. I think it kind of gives like that sultry look. Y'all know I love me a good sultry eye. The under eye is a little bit dark as well. Use the Milk Cosmetic black little pencil in there. But yeah, this is it. I like it. I think it came out very good, and I can just kind of go about my way. And that's it. You guys let me know what you thought about the video. If you like the look, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. But I love you guys, and I will see you guys next time.